What up, family? It's G.
And I'm T.
And welcome to the podcast, man. Let's get right into it, though. Today, we're going to be talking about NBA, of course. Been a lot of exciting things going on, a lot of good-looking basketball, and a lot of, not so good-looking basketball. So, let's get down to it. So, who do you feel like is looking like a contender right now?
Boston.
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 And the Nuggets look real good. They looking real good right now. Celtics looking real scary with Porzingis healthy. They've been blowing teams out. Tatum been dropping 20 plus. Brown been dropping 20 plus. Derek White, he's been balling.
Bald head.
The bald head gave him superpowers.
Gave him superpowers. Yeah, let that shit go.
He came in the season with the bald head. He turned to a new man.
Hairline was back there.
Hairline was saluting. Had a 5 head. But Drew Holiday, I think he's been playing his role.
You think Drew is what they needed? Just that defense.
The thing about Drew is he gonna do whatever you need him to do. If you need him to play defense, he's gonna play D. If you need him to score some buckets, he's gonna score. Drew can just do everything, man. He's just a good all-around balanced player. Porzingis is a freak of nature. He just was battling injuries, but he's been healthy, so he's been looking. I mean, the Celtics look scary. They look complete. They got defense. They got scoring. They look good. Nuggets, of course, Jokic, he's been dropping triple doubles already. And, I mean, you got Aaron Gordon, he's been looking good. They even got the rookies coming off the bench looking pretty good. So, I mean, KCP's looking good. Nuggets always look scary, though. So,
always.
I think that's going to be the next new dynasty like the Warriors were. Warriors been looking good, too. Curry's still Curry. He's still doing amazing things at the three-point line.
It's Curry.
Yeah, you can never count. I don't never count
the
Warriors
count them out.
Man.
You can never count them out.
Clay been kind of looking like he might be coming back into form. So, I mean, Draymond's back. They Warriors always scary,
always
man.
Contenders, man. Always.
And then you got a lot of the up and coming teams, Kings, and a couple other teams. What about the Bucks? What you think about the Bucks?
Not looking too hot coming in. Obviously, the expectations were high with the Dame trade.
Yeah,
we all thought that they were going to come out the gate looking like, one of the best teams in the league. Giannis, Dame, Middleton.
That first game, Dame, he came in hot. He dropped 39.
But I feel
then the next game he dropped 6. So
I feel like what it is, I was watching that Hawks game, and they had him in a 2x4. They had him in a straitjacket. He couldn't. DeJounte Murray had him in an actual box. 5 points. I think what it is he's just in a new offense. He's real predictable. It's real. They're reading him. It just seemed like every time he was looking for the pass on the pick and roll, the Hawks were there. They were on that. They like to run the screen, the high screen coming from half court because you got to respect it because Dame's range. But it looks like the Hawks did their film. They did their practice on it, and they were canceling all that out.
I just think he just got to get used to the offense. 6 points is...
That's unacceptable.
Unacceptable. One of your stars, but I just feel like he got to get used to being on the Bucks, and we got to remember he didn't really want to go to the Bucks. He wanted to go to the Heat. So I think he just got to get over that hump. Get used to being a Buck and just accept that's where he gonna play at. So I feel like the Bucks gonna get it together because they got too much firepower, man. They got to get it together.
It's early in the season.
Yeah,
they're gonna get it together for sure.
What about the Clippers, man? You got the Harden trade. They said they're a super team now, man. What you feeling like?
That's a retirement home. It would have been a super team 5 years ago.
If everybody's in their prime, it'd definitely be a super team. That's not Rockets Harden, and that's not Thunder Westbrook.
Okay, but here's what I think though. I think they got this Harden trade. I think Harden is more just like of an insurance. Like if one of them get hurt, they got Harden that they can fall back on. I don't know how good of a fit he's gonna be. They had Westbrook come in. Westbrook's been loving it there. And now with Harden, I feel like there might be some drama there. There might be some.
Harden and Westbrook are friends, though. They played with the Thunder, and they played on the Rockets together. So I feel like they can mesh well. But I just feel like it's just a whole bunch of ISO ball. But Westbrook has, slid into his role, so he knows what he's supposed to do. And Harden has shown that he can pass the ball. So,
he has.
He can average at least 8 assists.
He can be that pass
He can be a point guard. So if he comes in with the mindset of him being a point guard, I feel like they're going to be all right. If he comes in with the mindset of him wanting to score, it's too many scores. It's only one basketball. So everybody not going to be able to do what they want to do.
Now, with everyone healthy, you think the Clippers are a contender? Kawhi, PG, you think playing to their fullest?
If they playing to their fullest, man, and the bench, if Norman Powell can keep on scoring like he's scoring, then I think they got a chance. But it's loaded, man.
It's
a
loaded.
lot of teams have got a lot of good players.
It's hard now, man.
Any given night, you seeing a no-name young dude going off or something. So
you see Bones
Highland. A lot of them not in their prime anymore. So, and like we said, the injuries. I mean, they got bad injury history. So we just got to wait and see how they all hold up on this long 82-game season.
I think we ain't seen Kawhi play a full season in how long?
Yeah, Kawhi, or PG. It's all about Kawhi. If Kawhi go out, they ain't gonna make it too far because PG has proven that he can't win without Kawhi.
Yeah, he has. Regular season player.
He can't win in the playoffs without Kawhi. So if Kawhi goes down, that's gonna be it. Because Harden without Embiid in the playoffs, he couldn't carry it. So you got players that together they can make it, but if one of them fall out, they've proven that they can't carry your team. Each one of them. So it's going to all harp on all of them staying healthy. That's the only way. What about my Lakers, man? My Lakers we looking all right.
You think your Lakers are contenders? Y'all got the
right now. We're just trying to mesh right now. We got a lot of new players, man. Everybody just trying to mesh. Ham got to get those lineups right. He keeps on. I don't know. We got Rui not playing. We got Reeves shooting 1 for 12. We got Woods not getting no PT. LeBron still having to do a lot. I mean, when your team shoot 5 from 28 from 3, you can't win like that, man. I mean, I don't know. Everybody get mad when LeBron, he be getting upset. I mean, they get so many open shots. If you watch the game, they get so many open threes that they just brick it.
But I feel like, I don't know what it is, but when people come to LA, they just forget how to shoot the basketball.
It's the bright lights, man.
It's the bright lights. Playing with LeBron,
the bright lights, celebrities every game.
Coming through, shooting like he ain't never shot a 3 before in his life.
Gabe Vincent looking terrible. Reeves overrated, man. He got that fat contract.
Look, I ain't gonna say it's too quick to say overrated, but 1 for 12, that's unacceptable.
I ain't gonna say overrated, but I was never big on Reeves as far as them saying he was about to be a superstar. He didn't even show me he was a star yet. He showed me he was above average, player off the bench. But he didn't show me like he was gonna bust through that ceiling and go to that next step.
How you feel about Rui?
I feel like Rui needs more time, man. Rui will go off for a couple points, 7 points in like 10 minutes or something, and then Ham will take him out and take all his momentum away. I don't know why he'd be doing that. I feel like Ham, he even said he needs to tighten up his rotation. So he needs to tighten his rotations up to where Rui is getting that PT, because Rui is a young player that the Lakers want to keep around. So obviously you want to play your young players. I don't know why he keeps taking him out for Cam Reddish. Like, come on, man. Cam been in the league for a while now. Cam already showed you what he going to be, man. Rui still got potential. We already know what Cam going to be. He can't shoot that good. He can play a little bit of defense, and he foul prone. So let Rui play, man. Put Cam on the bench, man. It's too many. I felt we signed too many players. We got too many players, and Ham trying to let everybody eat, but he going to have to sit a couple players. Reddish needs to sit longer. Gabe needs to sit longer. And then let Reeves and Rui just kind of let them loose out there and let them get their rhythm, because they each play off rhythm, so they need to get their rhythm. So I feel like if we can get that together and don't rely on LeBron, because LeBron can't do it all game like he used to. He's almost 40. So, you get LeBron in spurts, but you ain't going to get him all game, so he need other people to step up. AD been dropping 30 after that first game against the Nuggets. He been going off. So you got D-Lo got to stay consistent. Rui, Reeves.
D-Lo,
man. I like D-Lo, but, man, he inconsistent, man. But
making you mad.
If he could just get consistent, man, he'd be dangerous, man. But it's just about that consistency. Can you come and do it every night, in and out? Like, star players, they make an impact on the game no matter what. Even when they off, they still making an impact. If he's off, if his shot's off, he's not making an impact. So he needs to get going early and stay going. We got a lot of young players, man. I just feel like, man, we get them young players going to rhythm, man. We're going to be good, man. AD, anchoring the D. We're going to be good, man. We're going to be good.
I feel like, I don't know why they're not playing Rui We saw what he did in the playoffs last year. I mean, he was one of the best players in that playoffs run.
So let's talk about the top pick, Wemby. How you feeling about Wemby, man? He looking solid out there.
Yeah, I think he's looking real good.
He looking like I thought he would look.
Yeah,
he using his length.
His length.
He looks a little raw, but that's to be expected.
He's a rookie. I mean, come on. He's looking at just about how we expect him to look.
He's a rookie,
so he's gonna be scoring. He's gonna be blocking. He's gonna be rebounding, dunking.
And right now, they really not running no plays for him other than like throwing oops or something. So once he get into what he really knows what his go-to gonna be he gonna be dangerous, man. He can shoot over anybody.
He can shoot over anybody.
Yesterday, I was watching the game against the Suns, and I mean, he was pulled up from three, dude, right in his face. Cash it out.
KD was doing that on him.
Oh yeah, KD hit a nice step back on him, but KD a future Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what KD does.
One of the greatest scorers of all time.
And Wemby did a dunk on dude. I mean, his arms are so freakishly long. I mean, 8 foot wingspan is crazy.
I saw one. He was at the 3 line. He stole the ball from dude in the paint from the 3 line. He just took one big step, used his length. I was like,
yeah, he's a freak of nature for sure. So if he get all that put together and stay healthy, he's gonna be scary, man. What about Scoot Henderson? How you feeling about Scoot?
Bust.
Is it a bust already?
Bust already.
Man, it's been rough for Scoot, man. It's been a real rough going for Scoot, man. He's averaging 8 points. He's averaging more turnovers than assists.
Just doing dumb mistakes. Turning the ball over.
He's shooting 33% from the field.
He's young.
He's young.
He's young.
But that makes me go back to, is the G League E19? Is that a good thing for young players?
I don't know.
It don't seem like no players that come from that.
Jalen Green not doing good.
Jalen Green ain't been good. He was overhyped. Scoot not looking too good. Kaminga, he ain't looking too good.
Just started.
I mean, Kaminga's he just now starting to get a rotation. But he on the contender. Them other guys, they on bad teams and they still struggling. They got
trash teams.
The Trailblazers look bad. You
got
Dama Ayton out there. Dama Ayton getting 8 points. He gave him boards though.
Dama 8 points.
He has 23 boards though. He a big man. That's what we want.
That's what we want. We want you to get them boards.
Scoot supposed to be scoring. He can't hit that three, man. 33%. He can't hit that three, man.
He ain't got no jumper in this league. You're not gonna make it.
Yeah,
far.
If you ain't got no type of jump at all,
you're not gonna make it far.
You're not gonna make it.
We saw that with countless of times. Ben Simmons.
What about Ben Simmons, man?
What you think about Ben? I think Ben
done fell off.
Ben fell off a cliff.
Ben fell off way.
He fell off a cliff.
He fell off way.
Now I will say, I think he's getting his it looks like he's slowly getting his confidence back, and I'm happy for him.
If he would just be more aggressive,
he's been more aggressive.
He's 6'10", man. He needs to be more aggressive. He needs to be like he was on 76ers. When he was on 76ers that rookie year, he was aggressive. He was like going to the paint trying to dunk on people. Now
he lost that confidence.
Plus, I feel like he don't want to go to the free throw line.
He don't.
That's
why he doesn't want to. He don't want to drive. He don't want to get fouled, and he don't want to go to the free throw line because then he already knows he's gonna brick. But
that's a lot of wasted potential.
He's working on it. I think he's working on it, but definitely a lot of. He fell off a cliff. Man. He fell off. He can't do nothing without the ball in his hand. He can't shoot. He can't shoot.
You can't shoot at all.
Like he's not a threat. They're not guarding him. You're
gonna have a problem in NBA,
and that's why they can't play him.
They just sag off and pack the paint, and you can't do nothing with the ball. You got to pass it out.
I mean, look at the Nets. You can't put him in that starting lineup. He needs to have the ball to be effective.
Right. If he's not going to be aggressive and get to the line, it's no sense in having him in the rotation.
Nope. Cam Thomas.
Hey, Cam averaging 33 points, boy.
Is he a bucket? He's a hooper.
Does he need to start now?
I think they need to go ahead and start. Look, he needs to start. He's the reason they winning these games.
Right. He been going off. I think it's about time for them to go ahead and trust him.
Look, you win the games by scoring more points than your opponent. And obviously Cam is putting that ball in that hoop. Countless times. He needs to just start.
But the best player to me right now.
Who's the best player?
Luka
Luka
averaging almost 40 points right now.
Defense?
The defense, he has actually picked up his D. I can see more intensity on that side. He's actually taking that side a little bit more serious. And it looks like he's in way better shape than he was last year. He don't look as pudgy as he did last year. He looked like he took the defensive side serious. He's been hustling on D. It's still early, but he's been hustling. He looked like he got a new mindset.
Hey, Luka, me, I always thought offense-wise, one of the best in the league.
Luka
is the best.
He's so big at the point guard. It's just so hard to guard him with regular.
But he has that Jokic effect. Like they're both moving in slow motion, but they get the job done.
It looked like he moving in slow motion, but the ball always go in. He do his step back. I feel like they be right on top of him. He still hit it, and he's just the best player in the league right now.
The Europeans.
Well,
they just coming out the league.
Luka and Jokic, because Jokic just be doing his thing.
Anyway, this dude came back, didn't touch a basketball.
It don't even look like Jokic can jump 3 inches off the ground. He still be. He does his thing.
He does it. Jokic does his thing so much. I'll be watching the game. I'm like, man, Jokic ain't done nothing. Then I look at his stats, bro. Has 29 points. It'd be a quiet triple double, 15 assists, and I'm like, how?
That's why his teammates play so good. I mean, he just sets them up perfect. That's why I said, with LeBron. He sets them up good, and they brick it.
Shoot, KCP's out here cashing. He wasn't cashing like that in L.A.
Man, he wasn't shooting like that in L.A., man.
At all.
I'm telling you, it's the L.A.
It's the L.A. effect, bro. They come to L.A. and they're like, they forget how to shoot, bro.
We got
Beasley.
Malik Beasley came last year.
Non-factor.
Non-factor, man. Couldn't hit a shot.
Was a non-factor.
Don't make no sense, man.
They come to L.A. and just become non-factors.
So what about wanted to touch on LaMelo Ball, man. Is he gonna take another step, or you think he's already reached his ceiling of what he's gonna be?
I don't know, man.
I think the Hornets just ruin players.
They're just they're just a dumpster fire. I mean, I think anybody that goes there is just doomed to fail. It don't got no support. They got no pieces. It's just a desolate land over there. Now, I love LaMelo, and he's playing real. He's not playing good right now, but I mean, what more do you want? The team is just dog. It's just not good basketball.
Right.
The Hornets is just not good basketball. On the defensive side, offensive side, it's not good basketball. So I feel like his ceiling definitely ain't been reached, but I think he needs a new team to reach it. Because I don't think it's with the Hornets, man. I mean, he's out here just he knows he has to do it all because he has no one. I mean, he got Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward's what, 46? 46 with 3 new knees.
Oh man, I forgot Gordon Hayward even played.
I mean, he's still hooping, but
dang,
I know, right? It seems like he's like 40, 44. He's old.
He's a non-factor.
He is a non-factor. I don't think I can name you anyone else on that team.
PJ Washington.
Oh yeah, they got Washington.
Yeah, they got PJ.
Yeah, they do.
Mark Williams, center.
Yeah, they do got Mark Williams.
They got a couple young people over there.
They do have. They young. That's their
problem. They got Brandon Miller, the other rookie.
They young. That's their problem. Young. They just super young.
They're gonna take a couple more years.
I think LaMelo gotta get out of there. I think it's
LaMelo probably gonna get out of there.
I don't know. Didn't he sign an extension?
I'm not sure.
I think they gave him an extension. I don't think he's stuck in the desolate land. I don't think he's going anywhere.
What about Jordan Poole, man? he been doing his thing.
Jordan Poole, he want to be Curry.
Man,
he's out there trying to shoot.
He out there doing crazy stuff.
Out there, I mean, I saw him do the little step back into the turnaround 3 in front of Porzingis to the block. I was like, he just having fun out here.
He didn't even wait for his teammates to get down the court.
He didn't.
He did one dribble and a step back and try to shoot the 3 over Porzingis, 7-1 Porzingis.
And blocked that shit.
And the teammates was over shaking their head on. It's going to be a long season for the Wizards, man. If he playing like that, it's going to be a long season.
Are they ever going to be good? I don't think they're ever going to be good. It's just that's a desolate land, too. You go to Washington.
Well, they weren't supposed to be good this year. They traded away all their players.
Kyle Kuzma.
I mean,
Corey Kispert.
It wasn't much else out there, so they just had to keep
Kuzma. I mean, Kuzma's good. He's good.
He's good
for like 15 plus.
He's a good, solid player.
He's solid.
But he's not like no star.
He's not a superstar, no.
Poole not no star neither. I mean, he's super inconsistent. If he was like somebody that was going to be giving you that 20 every night, I call him a star. But he's just too inconsistent. Plus,
I think he's Curry.
He doesn't make plays for his teammate. At least Curry makes plays for his teammate. He actually passes the ball. Poole don't pass the ball or nothing. So it's going to be a long season for the Wizards, man.
It's been a long season for the Wizards.
They rebuild it. It's been a couple long seasons for the Wizards.
Yeah, it's been a rebuild.
John Wall got hurt.
John Wall and then Bill. They lost Bill. They were still not doing nothing with Bill.
Right.
Shoot. So Suns, you think the Suns with Bill and Booker coming? Are they contenders?
Man, that's going to be a scary offense, man. They all score. They all bona fide scores.
Is this the most stacked league team wise?
It's gonna go to the bench. If they bench can withstand the minutes without them on the floor.
Does Bobo, is he a non-factor?
Bobo don't even touch the floor. He hasn't touched the floor since the season started. I think Bobo is done. I thought Bobo was going to be. I thought he was going to be a starter.
Is he
but Nurkic came in and took his position, so I'm just convinced Bobo sucks. Because I mean, he can't get on the floor nowhere he goes. So I done held out hope for Bobo, but he can't get on the floor, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I think Bobo might be done, man. He hasn't touched the floor. He ain't got no minutes.
Oh my goodness! Shoot, I want to talk about Miami. The Heat. They said Tyler Hero. He's gonna be the.
Tyler been shooting a lot more. Been missing a lot more too.
But at least he's attacking more. That's what they're gonna need from him.
Yeah, he's been attacking more, but he's been shooting inconsistently. So they're gonna need him to shoot consistently. And Jimmy, he's dealing with an injury right now. So we know the Heat, they're a playoff team anyway. They'll do enough just to get by and make the playoffs. And then when playoff time comes, they're gonna flip that switch. They lost a lot of pieces on the bench though, so we're gonna see how that play out. But I mean, I can't never count the Heat out. I done count them out. And they always go far.
I don't know how though.
Jimmy, man, he turns into a beast.
He does. He turns into a machine.
So we're gonna. I mean, I can't never count them out like the Warriors because I mean, every time I count against them, they go far.
Hey, with Jimmy, there's a chance always.
And Bam, he been shooting the mid range more often now. So if he's added that to his game, that's gonna be a plus. That's what my knock was on him was he couldn't shoot that mid range, but now he's been stepping out shooting that midi. So that's a good sign right there.
Worst player in the league right now, Julius Randle.
Man, Julius just went off the other night, man.
About time.
The worst player in the league right now is Scoot.
It is Scoot. Julius Randle, before that game he went off, he was...
Randle, he's typical Randle. He inconsistent. He drop points here and then be lay a goose egg. But then playoff Randle, that's a whole different story. Randle sucks in the playoffs. He's always sucked in the playoffs. He can't. I don't know what it is. He just turned into a shooting machine. And he just won't stop shooting. He won't stop taking bad shots. I don't understand it. He can't score nothing in the playoffs. You go look at his stats, his field goal percentage be terrible in the playoffs. He just can never get nothing going in the playoffs. Playoffs just a different environment, man. The defense be tighter, less calls. It just he can't never score, man. And I like the Knicks. So, I'll be wanting him to do his thing, but he always disappoints me every single time, man.
He can't ever close it out. He said what he say? He said they just wanted more, man. They just wanted more.
The other team wanted it more.
Yeah,
they
wanted.
Yes, he did say that.
They just wanted it more than us, man. They out there play their hearts out. He said they wanted more.
He said, man, I don't know what's going on. I guess they wanted more than us. I mean, who cares about team morale?
Right. Who cares about Brunson out there averaging 30?
Right. Oh man. Well,
who's your dark horse for the league?
Dark horse. Pace has been looking good, man. Pace has been looking all right.
I got the Kings.
Kings? They ain't really a dark horse, man. They made the playoffs last year.
Like going all the way, though.
When they went against the Warriors, man, they still didn't have enough, man.
They did not have enough.
But, I mean, if anybody got it, they got a good Fox is cold.
Fox cold?
He's cold. So
Sabonis.
Sabonis is nice.
Sabonis is nice, but is he overrated?
I mean, he's a fouling machine, but I mean, he does what he needs to do. I feel like he fits his role good for that team.
I feel like he really does fit that scheme.
He's leading the league in rebounds right now, so he grabs boards, he passes, he can shoot.
The offense kind of runs through him and Fox.
Yeah, he does his thing. He a passing big. He does what he needs to do. It's just gonna be about that bench. They ain't got a lot of good depth on that team.
They don't. And
the other starters alongside Sabonis and Fox, if they can contribute, Murray and Herder, whatever his name is.
Herder.
Can they score points to help their teammates out? If not, they're gonna get put out the playoffs again if they don't get no type of points from other players other than Fox and Sabonis.
So I feel about the Jazz.
The Jazz they got John Collins, but they 1-3 right now. So
yeah, they're dogs.
We gotta wait till the season go. I don't think they really gonna do much this season. Last year they were surprising.
They had marketing out.
He been playing right now, but I mean they ain't been winning.
They don't got enough firepower.
They just not winning right now. It's still early though, so as the season go on, we'll really see who gonna separate themselves and who gonna be in the bottom basement. The Grizzlies 0-4 right now. They really need Morant out there. So hopefully when he come back, they not all the way out the playoff picture.
I mean, if he's just carrying, like, what's going on with the Grizzlies, man? They just can't get nothing done without Morant. They non-factors.
Bam been doing his thing. Jaren Jackson really ain't been doing much. Marcus Smart, he's not no scorer. Derrick Rose, come on, man. I mean, they really ain't they ain't got that much firepower to hang with these teams. So they need that Morant. Morant's dropping 20 plus a game, so they need that from him. They don't really have nobody else that can other than Bane to drop like 20 consistently. Jaren Jackson not giving you 20 every night.
He definitely not. He's inconsistent.
His strength is defense. So, as long as he's doing that, they straight. But he's not no scorer. So they need him. They need Morant bad, man. Hopefully when he come back, they can go on a win streak or something. Because they need that scoring punch from him.
That morale boost, that everything.
Right.
They out there shambles.
Oh, man. Well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight, y'all, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, man. Share with your friends, and we appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll drop another episode next week.